If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video. Hey, y'all. All right, nobody is here yet, but that's okay. They'll come in very, 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 very soon. If you guys are watching over there on the gaming channel, go ahead, click that link at the top of the comments. It will direct you over to the Gems and Jam show where you can view me and the guests, any visual that we might play, all the commercials and things we're about to talk about. Be able to see all the pictures and all that. Yep. So I'm hoping y'all paying attention. I'm looking for our intro video before I interview our guests. I'm going to show you guys exactly why I was interested in Mr. Karlton Johnson. So we're going to welcome him to the soapbox today. It's a celebration, y'all. Y'all better get it out there. Oh, we got one person looking already. Hey. Let's celebrate. Mr. Karlton Johnson, come to the stage. We dancing in the background while I'm looking for his intro video.
Y llegó el Tao Tao.
When did it start looping? I didn't tell it to loop. Of all the funniest things that could happen, at least it's with a funny man today. I'll find his intro video in a second, but first I'm going to go ahead and interview Mr. Karlton Johnson for at least 3 minutes before I find his video. Okay, let's introduce him. Welcome, Karlton. Hey! Hey!
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm honored and happy to see you. I was going to play your intro video, the same video I made yesterday, but my computer is being really rude. There's no other way to explain it. It's being really, really rude.
It's probably me because the computers don't like me.
It's not you, friend. This computer wants to be on crack or something. I don't know what his problem is. So tell us about yourself, Mr. Karlton Johnson, comedian. Where are you from?
Well, let's see. I'm a comedian. I'm an actor. I'm an author. I'm a writer. I have a self-help book out called Laff Therapy. I'm happy most of the time. But when I'm mean, No.
Oh, Lord, no, don't say that.
I'm usually pretty happy. I'm somewhat of an activist and I'm somewhat of a realist, which means you'll like me or you won't like me. And it's not like, those people, they typically want to come out and say they have no filter. They say what they mean, but
it started. I'm going to stop it, though. It tried to start on its own in the background. I hear you. I'm looking dead in your face.
Yeah. So, it's not like you don't have pragmatics. Some people just say, I say what I want. But if it's BS, I'm just going to say that's BS, man. You can agree with me or disagree with me. But I like to, stick with the
ignore
facts.
your laugh in the background.
Oh, that.
I told you my computer is on crack.
Oh, it happens to the best of us.
My computer is all correct. Here we go. Thank you to everybody that might be popping in. Thank you to everyone that watches this after it uploads. I'm going to need you guys to follow the Laff Therapy on YouTube, LAFF Therapy, after this is over. And immediately after it's over, I will go and get that link and drop it in the description because most people will watch this after it's uploaded.
That's Laff. It's an acronym. I made it up myself. I'm quite proud of that. Laugh and feel fantastic.
All right. LAFF.
It's it grew out of stand up. I performed for some cancer patients once, and they had the media coming, so they invited us to this big event, and I wanted to get my name and my picture in the. I'm looking for some publicity or something, Hey, look at me, and weeks later they booked me again. They asked me if I'd come back, and I told them no. I mean, because I'm just doing it for the publicity. I really don't care about people with cancer. I didn't understand cancer. And they told me that my laugh, the way that I laugh and the way that I look at my jokes was helpful to them as far as a healing purpose. And I was like, say what? And I did a little research on it, and I started just joking and performing for cancer patients. And I formed something, it's called Laff Therapy, which is Norman Cousins healed himself of a cancer. He checked himself. They told him, his doctor told him he was going to die. He checked himself out of the hospital into a motel. He went and watched nothing but funny movies, and he healed himself. So I guess I'm what you call monetizing my brand of stand-up into Laff Therapy.
I believe that laughter is the best medicine. And while we're talking about Laff Therapy, I'm going to go and play. This was supposed to be the intro video that didn't want to work right. Here we go.
That's the abdominal workout. The abdominal workout. Where'd you go? I didn't touch nothing.
I'll be popping in and out. I'm right here.
Oh, there we go. I see you.
I mute my microphone because I learned that sometimes if my mic is on, not y'all's, but if my mic is on when I play video, it kind of distorts the audio. So I wanted them to hear your distinct laugh.
Oh, you know what you do? Oh, it's all a plan. But
I want them to be very familiar with you, and I wanted them to hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank you so much. That video you were just showing, that's one of my classes that I teach. I'm also known as the Laff Coach on Instagram. I will coach you to happiness. And
as a matter of fact, that link is in the description, y'all. Y'all can follow the Laff Coach. His handle is in the description. On Instagram, it's LAFF, the Laff Coach.
Yes. And it might sound silly, like I'm just laughing, but no, let it out. And if you check it out, that's abdominal breathing. That's aerobics. So you're exercising your abdominals. You're doing crunches with a good belly laugh.
You're also working your lungs. You're using
working your
on the left side of your brain.
Yes. And you're taking in more oxygen. And wherever oxygen is, cancer cannot grow.
Oh, great. That's good to know.
You're also releasing endorphins that are chemically released from the brain. Actually, even a smile causes the brain to release these neural peptides, which they release like your dopamines, your serotonin, and the serotonin is for pain relief. It's a mild pain reliever. You also have serotonin is like an antidepressant, and endorphins act as a pain reliever. You're getting all that from laughing.
Definitely.
All that from laughing. The feel good from the endorphins, the pain relief from the serotonin, just laughing.
I was trying to explain to somebody, it's not always about getting the biggest names. It's about getting the biggest feel good for me on this channel. And I really stand by what you're doing, and I really appreciate you. So people will see me pumping you up. I wish the best for you, and I want to talk about some of these commercials because I like it. It's fun. So I'm gonna share this really quick, and we're gonna put it big on the screen this time so that you guys can fully see Karlton's commercial, and then we'll be back with our commentary. Now, look, y'all, I'm gonna be very, very, very careful. Even though he's in these commercials, we're still gonna be careful. All right, so let's do it the right way. Yeah, real quick. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I think that's good enough. I mean, I read it out loud for Pete's sake.
You were on your job.
Who is Pete? St. Peter? Why do they say that? For Pete's sake. Who the hell is Pete?
St. Peter.
It's got to be.
Progressive presents
I wanted that off my screen. Sorry, y'all. I messed it up. Here we go.
Progressive presents Driver's Ed with Ed.
We got a deal. Here's your keys. Here's your title. You do have insurance, right?
Insurance? I only saved enough to get the car. Do I need insurance?
Great question.
Dude, I'm buying this car.
Got your license, you're feeling free, you're the man. Oh, whatever you want your pronouns to be. Riding around in your brand new whip, but you didn't see that tree. Oh, shit! You need insurance no matter how good a driver you think you are. You need insurance if you're gonna be glad you've got protection for your car. So a bit of advice, my dude, a little wisdom from me to you. Do you need insurance? Insure you do. It may not sound that cool right now, but trust me, you won't mock it when you save from paying 6 or 7 G's out of pocket. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've never seen the whole commercial.
You need insurance, and I do mean need. It has got to be required. You need insurance because I'm telling you it's legally required. Could have told you that all up front, but then I never have song to you. Do you need insurance? Insure you do.
No way. No way.
Oh my God.
You won't believe this, but I've never saw the whole commercial.
Take it easy.
That's the first time I've seen the whole commercial.
God, that was hilarious.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm serious.
shit.
That's the first time I seen the whole commercial. Whoa, that was me.
Oh my God. I can't help but laugh at that. Now that was funny as hell, Carlton.
Man,
Tell us
and
how you landed that commercial. Did it just go out for audition, or was it know somebody kind of thing?
no, I've been involved in acting for quite some time. Comedy was my jump off or my stepping stone to get into acting, and uh, commercial acting is, if you know, for any. I'm like a teacher. I'm always going to show you how to do it, or at least tell you. If you want to be an actor, a commercial agent can handle more clients than a theatrical agent. So go for a commercial agent first. And most commercials are, with the exception of the one we just saw, that's for industrial, or I mean, it goes to the internet. They cut that and make it extra long, and it pays extra for that, which is good. But get you a commercial, then start breaking off into your acting and commercial. If you look me up and find me, I'll give you your first commercial acting lesson for free. I'll break it down to you, but that's basically how I got it.
Y'all heard that? You'll get your first commercial lesson for free if you look him up and find him. His information is actually in the description already. Follow the Laff Coach on Instagram. Anybody watching on Facebook, you guys can already follow him. Let's, you know what? Speaking of commercials, I don't want to forget that my channel
Well,
contains paid promotion. So let's get that out the way.
Oh, if you can, when you get a minute, you might not have time. There's a promo in there. It's called Superhero. It's from the movie Superhero.
Oh, I got that.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, some acting. I've worked with Tom Cruise, Kevin Costner.
I downloaded Infinity,
Oh,
Pan-seared. I got some stuff.
oh,
And then
okay.
I'll have to go directly to your email to get the superhero. But I saw that. I saved it. I'm ready. We
And
ready
I
to
will
go.
give all of my knowledge away for free. Just ask me.
Oh, I love that, Karlton. And yes, yes, yes. Look, we wanted you guys to know that help is out there as well. That's the reason why I wanted Karlton to come on this channel. We want you guys to know that help is out there, and everything don't work for everybody. So
No.
you might absolutely want to consider laugh therapy, especially if you're one of the people that like jokes and stuff like that. And you know, it could take you away from something for at least 3 to 5 minutes a day. That helps. Um, yeah, so
We
we
call
want you
that
guys to know that
mindfulness.
help is out there, and laugh therapy is a great thing. And anybody watching this channel can use exactly what I put in the descriptions. And afterwards, I'm going to add some more things so you can find Mr. Karlton Johnson and reach out to him for laugh therapy. He's giving away his knowledge for free. This man has a big heart. And yeah, listen, because everything ain't for everybody. You know, sometimes we all got those 800 numbers. We all got all that stuff that we can reach out to. The suicide hotline, I really stand by and stand for. But sometimes it might take something else. And you can just look at it as getting the key for the day. Get yourself a little joke, a little hee, ha, ha. And don't even think about it as therapy. This man might save your life. Just go ahead and follow Karlton Johnson with a K. Follow Karlton Johnson everywhere.
With a K.
But if you
And-
type in Karlton Johnson on Instagram, laugh therapy, at the Laff Coach will pop up. So
It'll pop up. Or if there's I'm at heal.me, and you'll see that I'm listed with the practitioners or whatever they call those, you know, the helpers. But if you just hit me up directly, I can work with you. I mean, we charge for therapy. I have a master's in this. But there's a group of people, or there's people that mental health services don't reach, because first and foremost, everything don't work for everybody, and a lot of people don't trust what everybody's what is the rock said, can you smell what's going down or whatever. You have to find what works for you, and you need to speak to someone that can see you as you and meet you where you are right now.
yes.
You know, a lot of people have preconceived notions of who other people are. And there's a term out there, you've heard them. It was a music group, Arrested Development.
Yes.
Now, Arrested Development was actually the name. They were teaching us something about psychology in the name. So that's why I'm saying meet people where they are. You could meet someone and they're 40 years of age, but at 15, their development stopped. It's called arrested development. Their emotional development may have stopped at 16, 17, or 15. So when you're trying to reach them, you have to reach them where they are in their developmental stage. That takes someone to look at them and to see them and to be able to work with them and maybe help them work with themselves so that they can make a change. And it's all about a transition because it's hard out here.
You ain't lying. It's hard. It's definitely hard. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you and all you've been doing. I appreciate you for coming to the channel. Welcome to everybody out there. Don't be shy. Say hi. Let's get them comments rolling. Bring your A game. We are interviewing Karlton Johnson. If anybody out there has any questions, feel free to ask away.
Yeah, especially anxiety. A lot of things right now, the corona, inflation, it creates anxiety. And there's, you have chronic anxiety and acute anxiety. The chronic is like the what if this happens? People are running around. What if? And that's just chronic anxiety. Then you have acute anxiety where there's real dangers out there that, you might be facing that are real. And when you're going through this anxiety, this stress, you're in what they call fight or flight mode. And it's that fight or flight, you picked up a car off of your kid. How did I do that? You ran from a dog real fast and you beat him. How did I do that? That's your fight or flight mode. That means that all of your body's strength, attention, and energy are directed in one area, which means the lower extremities are shutting down, which means your immune system is now compromised. And that's called your sympathetic nervous system. And you have to learn to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which brings in the relaxation, hence laugh therapy. Ha, 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 ha. Now you're taking those deep breaths and you're activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which could take you 10 to 15, 20 minutes. So if you don't learn to do this, you're activating something in your body called cortisol. Cortisol is that fat that just kind of, get on some people.
Tell them about it, buddy. I'm over here laughing till I choke.
And that's what we are. We are in a constant state of fight or flight. And just imagine you're driving to Vegas. We're on the West Coast, so running to Vegas is we're running to Vegas. It's 3 hours away. Just imagine running your car 120 miles an hour and you got your hands on the wheel and you're driving like that. Now you can drive like that if you're a good driver, but do it for 3 hours. Look at that.
Right.
Look at yourself. Relax. Bring that down. You need to come out of that fight or flight mode. Bring it down. Sometimes you might want to find you a mantra, find you a word, find you a phrase. You can't beat me. I just told you my mantra. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. Deep breath. You can't beat me. Realign yourself. Refocus yourself. Focus.
You can't beat me.
We are stuck in materialism. That's, our society is, we're all on materialistic things. And those materialistic things, if you can't believe that if you believe that you're worthless, you will put a value on other things that are material because you feel that you're worthless. So you want to put those items, materialistic items, on yourself as opposed to in yourself.
Right.
Laugh therapy exercises you from the inside out, not the outside in. Like a bodybuilder, he's building the outside. You'll see a dude, he got muscles, he's ripped, but is he really physically healthy on the inside? That's what laugh therapy does. And we won't try to cut anybody out of the therapy, but this started from my angle, from dark-skinned African-American people, because as I studied psychology, I learned that 90% of all of our practices that the doctors use, they didn't learn those working with our people. They directed those learning from other people.
Right.
And they use standardized or basic practices, and they assume, well, he's kind of like that, so this should conform to him. And that's not putting anybody down. It's just now let's focus on us. No one has focused on us.
Yeah.
We learn to focus on us. I matter. I matter. You can't beat me. You can't beat me.
You can't beat me. Don't make me laugh. Okay, make me laugh.
and you got to be very careful right now in today's society. Look at our political system. It has us going, well, I don't believe in this and I don't believe in that. No. There was a philosopher. His name was Rene Descartes. A lot of times we do things, but we don't understand why we do them. Have you ever heard someone sneeze? And what's the first thing you say after they sneeze?
God bless you.
Yes.
But people used to fall out after sneezing from the plague, and they really were enlisting players, so it became a common thing to say God bless you. So I know that. I don't know why other people don't know that.
Rene Descartes assumed that everyone had a soul, and when you sneezed, your soul left you.
But don't forget that everybody was falling out around him.
Their souls were leaving
because
them.
Everybody was falling out. Anybody sneeze or cough because of the plague, normally they gone a couple days later.
So they start bless them. But I mean, we just said, and I'm just saying, do you know why you say things? No, I just do them because I do them. No, let's focus. Let's get what Rene Descartes did was he broke everything down. Like she said, let's break it down. And then let me see to it. It's called a new epistemology, the knowledge. Let me break this down to knowledge. That way, when I know it's right, now I can repeat it. We're repeating things and saying things that we haven't checked, that we don't know.
Oh, that's a lot. There's so much of that. There's so much of that we don't really even know the history of. There are a lot of things that I had to give up in life that I didn't really know the true history of, like, especially when it affects our people. Like, so
it's just like I bring up the God bless you, and boom, you said, oh no, that was the play. I remember,
like Aunt Jemima is not even named Aunt Jemima. It's got a picture of a till on the front. It's something else, syrup. It's not even Aunt Jemima no more. Her face, the name, everything is gone.
But the harm has already been done. But we can't.
But think about it. 20, 30 years from now, and 20, 30 years is not a long time. There'll be young people that have absolutely no idea that particular syrup was called something else and tied to something else. It'll be wiped out of their memory.
Well, that's one of the things that at Laff therapy involves learning, sleeping, which learning, we call it educate yourself, learning, sleeping, exercise. And you sleep because your body rejuvenates. Look at she already knows. Your body rejuvenates when you sleep. And learning, because the most dangerous human being out there is a person that quits learning. And eating, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out.
Yes.
Now, if you learn throughout history, even the wars that are going on now, or in the last 20, 30 years, you've seen in all these Muslim countries or whatever, the first thing they do is they try to destroy the history of the people that were there that they're trying to occupy, because you want to wipe out their total existence, so that they don't remember who they were. And if you go through the pyramids, you'll notice that the noses on the sphinxes were shot off, because Napoleon saw that those noses resembled those Negroid-looking people. Those people, you mean the beginning people were black? He couldn't stand it. Knowledge. And the sad thing about knowledge is I can give it to you, but what you gonna do? I can
I
give
can
it
give
to
it
you,
to
but
you,
what?
but what?
But
I was playing that on the
What?
radio show the other day. Hey, I too sexy for my motherfucking hood.
Hood.
Hey.
But people, like, I mean, I ain't putting nobody down because they'll be giving. Yeah, I hate that. He don't know what he talking about. But people will say, you've seen that little caption. These are things they don't want us to see. These are pictures they don't want to show us. You can post those things on your Facebook or
I'm
Instagram,
the
and
epitome
3
of
people will
that.
like them.
I'm the epitome of that.
Now you want to cry that we ain't loving each other. No. Here's something to sum it up. Like
I'm a firm believer in people be getting blocked and held back and things like that.
our
Because I was
people,
once bigger than this, and my channel look way little now, but I was bigger than this. Like things happen that shut me down for a little bit, and here I am
algorithm,
again. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere.
algorithms.
Just
It doesn't matter
pillow.
if you like your people. Just give them a like. That's an algorithm. Look at these companies. You got Instagram and was it Facebook, owned by the same company. Then you got YouTube. What are these? Think about it. Facebook is free. Every business has a product. What is Facebook's product? You. They're selling you. We have something to say in it.
Utilize your stuff, y'all. I'm sorry. It's people out there that be looking at me like, oh, she crazy. She ain't got that many followers. She out here posting this stuff and doing stuff like she famous. At least I'm doing something.
We those algorithms. We want algorithms. So we're important and we don't realize we're important. So here, this will sum it up. It's like a chess game. Now, all the pieces on the chessboard, you got to sit it on a table. The table is 4 African Americans, 2 women and 2 men on each end, and you set the table on top of them, and then you have 2 players playing. Now we spent say
Wait, hold
$2
on,
billion.
my face.
We spent $2 billion on Jordans. We spent $6 million on fast food. We spend $4 billion on liquor and alcohol. We doubled the amount of luxury cars like Mercedes and Gucci we purchase in the United States. So if all these 4 corners on this chessboard just stand up, the game will be over.
All right.
The game will be over. So it's not about hating anybody. It's not about picking one side over the other. It's about let's just love each other. Let's love everybody.
Why you saying this? It's like, okay, sometimes it takes bigging up somebody to be bigged up. You can't just think you'll get on your own either. Tearing somebody down ain't gonna help. And a lot of times people really complain that they didn't get to some place or they not getting the result of something that they want when they're really not doing the work. They're really
I hate
not
to
doing
put his name in their game. I'm not in there, I ain't no rap politics, but I've seen a lot of his posts. He says, just like you're saying, he's blaming people he wasn't included in the halftime. He's blaming people that it didn't happen to him because of this. And I'm not into his business, but I mean, you got to work for what you get and just be thankful.
And I do believe that some people do get blocked and shut down because they talk, they verbal, or they strong. And a lot of people do get shut down because there are people in higher places that might not want other people to hear you. That just means do more work and do more and fight harder. Me. But some people, it's the total opposite. They really complaining about not getting this place and not doing this and not doing that when you haven't put in the work. You haven't put in the time. You go do a little bit here and a little bit there and then go sit back and think everything is going to blow up for you. Don't work like that. You got to put in the work.
You're gonna bring a tear to my eye. That's part of Laff therapy. I get depressed because things don't go your way. I mean, I used to I guess I still get depressed, but to be able to express it is the way to deal with it. But even in my career, things don't go your way. And you think you should have had that, the Nutty Professor, Dave Chappelle, that was my part. I booked that part. And they postponed the movie for 2 years. And when they brought it back out, I was no longer in that part. We negotiated. I had $5,000 a day to be shooting in that film. That was my part. I got a bunch of instances like that. Like that was my part. There's a Madero. Was that One Beer?
I've had songs I've written snatched.
Oh man.
I've had slots and openings in popular concerts like gone. Like, wait a minute. I've been working with y'all all this time, doing all this practice, got everything ready. And the people still don't know me in that light.
Yeah,
I went and I found myself my own lane. And if everybody don't know me, somebody know me.
I've had jokes that I've written for other people and listened to them do them on television, and I can't go, hey man, I wrote that. Sure you did. He's famous. And you know, you gotta live with
the thing is, I was trying to explain somebody earlier and yesterday that's what I was saying. It's not always about getting the biggest names, because look, first off, everybody want to talk about money. And I'm not saying you or putting you on blast or anybody else, but most of the time the people behind the scenes are the people that gonna get the money first, and they make a hell of a whole lot more. So to look at somebody and say, oh, you don't got the front man. Why would I get the front man on my channel when I'm trying to learn the business? When I want to learn the inside game? These are people that drop the knowledge. Then people just get the script, get out there and do their job and come back. Some people don't even take the time to learn the business. And that's how they lose, and that's how they fold, and that's how they go under in the end. You don't see them do anything but act. You never see them produce nothing. You never see them become director. You never see them do anything else but act, because they were meant to be the front man and the front man alone. You don't always have to talk to the biggest names to get the knowledge and the gems and to get to how to get there. You got to get to the people with the experience and the people that's behind the scenes, because those are the people that make it work. Those are the people that hand them front man the scripts. Them ain't those people's jokes. They just in the front reading what's on the paper that they memorize.
You're I watch you and I've seen you, and I see you work very hard, but I know you're behind the scenes, you know, pushing buttons and doing all the work, and a lot of it yourself. That's such
all
a
of
motivation,
it myself.
Such a motivation. And
all of it myself. See, I've been entertaining since I was 8 years old, and I always had things in other people's hands. And now that I'm free, I said, I'm going to take this shit upon myself. And I don't care what age I am. I know stuff, and I'm still talented. And I think I'm still quite kind of entertaining. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on forward and do everything and learn everything by myself and do it on my own, which I probably should have done in my late 20s. I would have gotten a lot further. And that's not, I would have kept the same manager. It's just my hands were always tied up. I always had a new contract, and always this and that, and always somebody ain't done that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't come at me for their budget money because they know that they ain't done what they were supposed to do in the contract. They're going to lose. So I'm probably going to get more than what I got.
I'm going to sit back and just keep learning from you.
I just, like, a couple of things was getting copyrighted on my channel, and I really had to fight. Like, nope, I own my name now. I just was reaching out to somebody that I a couple people that I thought had the type of knowledge on what was going on over here, because it's like, I'm not even famous like that. How they trying to stop me from having a channel? Like, it's that bad. People do be getting blocked. A former label of mine tried to get some recent videos and copyright claim them. Like, no, I own myself now. They wait till my manager passed to think, I don't know if they think I don't know what I'm doing or I ain't paying attention. No. Because I was out of that contract before he was gone. He did tell me to wait a year. I waited longer than a year. And now y'all trying to get me. I've been doing stuff. Y'all trying to get me on when I get views. On the videos that get views, they be trying to copyright me. Like, this is I own me. I put nobody else's stuff out here. I took nobody else's music without no permission. Anytime I play a song, most of the time, well, all of the time, that person gave me permission to play that song on my channel.
They trying to Mike Jones you. Mike Jones!
Who?
Now you blowing up, they want a piece.
You know what's up? You know what's funny? That was my daddy's friend, and he's younger than my dad too, right? So when I met Mike Jones with my dad, he was not Mike Jones, the rapper, or nothing like that. He was just cool as hell. I bought some weed from him and everything. And then a few months later, I came back home to LA, and because I've been in the studio and I was listening, and it's different, like the scream music, the down south music, different from here. And I was like, I liked it, but I was like, I don't know. And then I get home. And then my daddy like, hey, you see Mike on the TV? I was like, what? He's like, Mike on the TV. And I look, and it's like, it's the same Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
And I'm like, man, I was there for this song, and I was there for that song. My dad was like, I knew you was over there hanging out. I told him don't be going over there hanging out, and I ended up telling on myself. But it was funny.
Oh, you got the coolest stories.
I know people. It's not people act like because you know people you get put on. You just happen to be where some people are, and I happen to have been working my whole life, and I've featured on a lot of rappers' songs, and I've done a lot of different things, and you know I've just been doing this since I was 8 years old. But that don't mean because you know somebody that they put you on, or because you know somebody you got money. I just happen to meet people, and when people meet me, they like me. If I like them, I like them. We cool. That's how it goes. Like
I hate people that say they try to I be making up words. They try to go braggalicious on you, you know, because they know somebody that would. Oh, I know somebody. My friends all
that
got
don't
$1
mean
million.
nothing. That don't mean that. I'll tell you, I can be broke as a joke. I might go starve in 2 weeks because I know somebody. No,
yeah, just because you know somebody with money, what does that do for you?
It don't mean nothing.
No.
I was arguing with somebody because I probably maybe got 1 or 2 famous people following me on Instagram. And I don't know. That's just Instagram, right? They comment, they scrolling down, they probably being supportive. Maybe I like a lot of stuff on their page. Maybe they be supportive of their fans. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That don't mean I know them. They comment on the little funny stuff. They say, this is hilarious. And then people are like, oh, you know so-and-so? Like, and if I did, because I don't though. I don't.
No, I was mentioning one of those video pod things this morning, and you said you had a friend that you do know people.
I know a couple of people, but I'm talking about on Instagram. Like that's not where my people's at.
Oh, okay.
Like the people I know, because I know people, I can get on the phone and call them. That's what I mean by I know somebody. You and I are, you know, we're from that time when the internet wasn't the internet like that. I don't know somebody until I can get on the phone and actually reach them.
I feel you. I feel you.
Because
ain't like nowadays. Nowadays they think they got 500,000 likes. They got 500,000 friends.
But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So like anybody could be typing. It could be an assistant or somebody answer me back if it's a text message or something. Just like I called you this morning. I don't know somebody until I can get on the phone and call them, walk up to them and shake their hand and be certain they're not gonna be like security.
Ever since the corona, I answer my phone, even if it's a bill collector. I don't care who it is. I just answer. If it's the bill collector, I start talking to him. Hey, what you got on?
You can tell, like you was texting, and I was just like, you know what? Let me call him because I'm a personable person. I'm not that kind. I don't know somebody till I can pick up the phone and call you. Then I can say, okay, damn, I know that motherfucker right there. What do you do now?
Some people, they be dodging. Man, if I don't answer, I'm just working. I'm in the studio. I can't answer. But if it ring, I'm gonna answer. Hello. And
I might talk either. Most of the time, sometimes if I'm gaming, I answer the phone when I'm gaming and everything. Like, excuse me, gotta mute my microphone real quick. But if
I've seen you on the video gaming, and I watched it, and I was like, oh my goodness, they've been trying to get me to play video games for the longest.
I be cussing that game out, Karlton.
But I think you were doing the Netflix thing when I think you had your hand was hurt, so you only had one hand, so you was just crashing game.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes when I do Netflix. I just sit there and veg on Netflix. That's on a good series. I'm just And it'd be so bad. You go, you Netflix will come. You watch it so long, Netflix will come on there with a sign say, "Are you still watching?"
That
You got to
is
click
hilarious.
OK.
No. Let's look at this Infinity commercial. Go on, Karlton.
What'd you say?
Open it. As about
Pathetic. You guys are just two big softies.
Cut it out.
Look at these guys. Oh, you. I love these guys.
Oh, they've just unlocked our channels for a week.
Oh, and they've just made it free.
Looks like it's Xfinity Free Channel Week. We've unlocked a collection of channels on TV and Xfinity On Demand like Encore, Nick Jr., and Disney XD. Totally free for a week. Learn more at xfinity.com/free channel week. That's why I'm a cat guy.
I'm a cat guy. I got it this time. I'm going to give away tickets for the 25th for a show. It's a comedy show, 7551 Melrose at Yeoman Comedy Club. Yeah, no, Yeoman, not Yeoman. It's Jamaican. They're putting the copyright stuff in, dear. You still in there?
I'm here. I'm putting the copyright stuff up because I'm about to put up a next video.
You are on your job.
I have to. I want to showcase your work. Sometimes you never know who's looking. So here we go.
No, your package or you're packaging your stuff like what I call ready to roll. With there's a lot of these production companies, they have the companies, but they don't have product. Then they come buy you or license you or pay you to be on their platform.
Wow.
Or to put your show on their platform.
Really?
Yes.
Send me more info. Help me, friend. Help me. Help me. Yeah, we could do that.
It's like like Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
He has Kevin Hart Productions. That's how he started his so I guess they just went and got a podcast, but he owns a podcast. Now he owns a podcast, so he has to branch out. He has avenues for other podcasts or other venues out there. Then he put Earthquake, that other comic, on one of that's his show. Back to cooking with KJ. Today I'm cooking up a little codfish, and I'm gonna hook.
Hold on, keep telling me. It just started on its own.
Oh, hey, we back. Y'all keep in mind, if y'all get with me, I'm giving away tickets for the 25th of June. That's this month at a comedy show I'll be doing, 7551 Melrose at Yeoman Comedy Club on Melrose, 7551 Melrose, August 25th. Karlton Johnson, Laff Therapy, live.
7551 Melrose.
Yes.
August 25th.
Yes.
And you're giving away tickets?
Yes, I am.
Give me some links, and I'll do a show in a couple of days, or maybe a few days, and I'll give away some tickets on the show.
Okay, that's perfect. I gotta write it down. You know, you.
Yeah, write it down. Don't forget. I'll remind you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I'll remind you. So give me the links and stuff to give away the tickets, and I will definitely get tickets to this. It'll be at 7551 Melrose on August 25th. He's giving away tickets, y'all. And yeah, I'll get those links, and I'll put in the title. We'll do a giveaway to the comedy show for Karlton Johnson.
Wow, you're good. I just saw that on the screen.
I ain't that good yet. I'll get there though. All right, hold on. Let's check it out.
Welcome back to Cooking with KJ. Today I'm cooking up a little codfish, and I'm gonna hook up a little sauce on the top of it with a little cabbage. All right, we start with some fresh cod. I dip it in a little egg and put it in a little flour. That's my little crust. That keeps it together. That's all, a little light flour. Then place it in that cast iron skillet I got from my mama. Woo! You'll be tempted to turn it over, but don't. You can tell when it's done if you look on the side. You can see it start to cook. I left that in a cast iron skillet because I'm gonna put it in the oven on the broil. Fresh out of the oven, look at that color. Beautiful. What's next? There you go. I finished it off on a bed of rice. Baked me some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some carrots.
Oh, Lord! Lord, he tried to take my soul through the screen, and we're going to play this a second time. Oh, Lord.
Hey, welcome back to Cooking with KJ. Today I'm cooking up a little, making me hungry, codfish. And I'm gonna hook up a little sauce on the top of it with a little cabbage. All right, we start with some fresh cod. I dip it in a little egg and put it in a little flour. That's my little crust. That keeps it together. Let's do that again. That's all, a little light flour. Then place it in that cast iron skillet I got from my mama. Woo! You'll be tempted to turn it over, but don't. You can tell when it's done if you look on the side. You can see it start to cook. I left that in a cast iron skillet because I'm gonna put it in the oven on the broil. Fresh out of the oven, look at that color. Beautiful. What's next? There you go. I finished it off on a bed of rice. Baked me some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some carrots. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment.
Woo! Lord! Mm.
Mmm.
Hammer! Woo!
Woo. Brett got some skills.
Does everybody's mama give them a cast iron skillet? Because I got a large one and a medium, baby. That large one make a good size cornbread.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mama told me I was special. Your mama gave you one too?
I got two of them. My husband gave me one and my mama gave me one. I was, in the same year, I was like, wait a minute. They try to tell me something.
Hey, I be touchy about my little cast iron skillet.
They know I like that food to be tasted right. I got me some cast iron skillets. I'm telling you, that's the best cornbread ever now.
Oh my goodness.
I'm an OG now, Karlton.
You just made my day with the cast iron skillet.
I make my cornbread in the cast iron skillet. Hey.
Hey, wait a minute. That's a rap song. We got to get together. Make my cornbread in a cast iron skillet. Hey. Do the cornbread. Do the cornbread. Then do the cornbread.
Oh my gosh.
Then I be sitting down. You can twerk, but I do my moves sitting down now. We shoot the video. Do the cornbread. We
Okay,
need some
so
music.
1 second. This video is also about to be played in fair use. So that was going to be, what's your favorite meal is my random question. So
I think that was one of the ones. It was that's part of Laff therapy. You got to get you a hobby, do something to alleviate stress, but learn to cook so that you can start preparing your own meals and
when
get
did
away
you
from some of the
first
processed
know
food.
that telling jokes would be like your thing, like you're good at telling jokes for people instead of thinking that you funny and nobody else does?
I love telling jokes. I mean, it's something I'm good at. It's something that I can do, and it doesn't require any. It doesn't require any special requirement. Well, I can't even come up with a word. It's just natural. I don't have to work for it. Just work at it.
I understand that.
Like
Okay, so then you
I'm
understand what I
somewhat
mean. Like, because
musically.
sometimes I'm talking to people and they start cracking up laughing, and I'm looking like, what the heck are you laughing at? And they're like, oh, you're so funny. I'm like, I'm dead serious. They're like, but it's hilarious. But
it's your persona.
I'm dead
Or,
serious.
you know,
like right now, you just laughed. I'm serious as hell. Wait,
you're an
where's my
enigma.
face?
It's the way that you pronounce or say things, and it's you. They're looking at you, and it's just you're cracking them up, not like in a ha ha way, but in a ho 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 way. Not funny like ha ha. There, you enlighten people in a certain way. You touch them, like right there. Your smile.
But I'll be serious as hell. Sometimes I don't be smiling. I'll be saying stuff and I'm serious, and they just start laughing like, wait a minute. Trying to tell you something.
And then you have that diastema, that smile with the diastema. That's a natural beauty mark. So you just don't, it gives you the look of innocence, and it's just like, whoa.
I can't believe that came out her mouth. One of them?
Yeah.
Oh man, they got me twisted. Hold on. Let's watch this one.
Back to cooking with KJ. Today I'm cooking up.
Is that the superhero movie there right there? Nope. This one. Hold on. And I might as well tell you guys that this video is about to be played in fair use. I'm going to leave that there for a second so you can see exactly what to type in. When you do go search it on YouTube to give it some more views, go search this video on YouTube to give it more views. I said go search this video on YouTube. Hey.
It's even a meme now.
Is it? Go. Yeah. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commented, news reporting. Yeah, I said it wrong the first time. I'll say it again. News reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. That actually is a tongue twister. I don't care. Get it out the way. I'm just gonna let y'all know the truth. Things don't always look as easy as they seem. Well, they not as easy as they look. What? I don't know. Help! Let's play this video. Where the hell is the volume? Like, look here, stuff. Act right.
way! Don't break! Get out of the way! Look out!
How did you?
I can't believe it. You just saved that old lady's life.
Amazing.
I guess if I hadn't have pushed her out of the way, she would have died. You should be really proud of yourself.
You're some kind of hero.
Excuse me.
That was great.
Peter cut the end of that off because the dog didn't make it.
Oh no, Peter did that.
Yeah, that was Peter.
No, Peter.
Boy, they quick. They saw your video and got to it quick, didn't they?
Damn. That was Peter. I was trying to get some stuff in the background.
They actually made a meme out of that.
Did they?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I'm not real good with the computer, but I happened to catch it. And I was like, no way. No
All
way.
right. So we talked about this in the beginning of this, and I want you guys to know that things are out there. I put Karlton Johnson's Instagram handle into the description on this video. You can follow at the Laff Coach at Instagram.com. Here we go. It's 2F, the Laff Coach. He's right there on Instagram. So just go ahead, follow him on IG. Follow Karlton Johnson with a K on Facebook. And yes. Oh. Hey, everyone. Found y'all. That was awesome. I'm going to type this other link in the captions for Karlton's website. There it is. That should pick up in every place that we're streaming. It didn't want to show on Facebook, but I'll put links up after this show on Facebook so you guys will catch it after that. So tell us a little bit more. I'm going to always ask you to elaborate on laugh therapy because that is really, really, really something I am interested in and I appreciate from you.
Well, like it says, I transform stress and negativity into positivity with the use of humor and communication skills. And with humor, we're using that to get away from negativity or to fight negativity. Negativity has an effect on the brain, and it can weaken the immune system. And we want to encourage something called self-efficacy. And self-efficacy is believing in oneself that you can complete or achieve whatever you're get the gate, dear. Coming right out. That you can achieve things that that you didn't think you can achieve. It's not like, confidence. Self-efficacy is you really believe you can do it. And the main thing that I try to teach in one of my classes is coming right out. Coming right out.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Solomon.
Yeah, we're coming right out.
Oh no! But I'm barely heading that way.
Okay, I'll be ready.
All right.
Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, I want to talk to people about arguing. That's one area that we need to readdress. You should never argue against an unsound argument, and that'll clear negativity from your life. And this goes back to Aristotle. An unsound argument, you can make an argument, but in the form of a syllogism. That's a major premise, a minor premise, and a conclusion. And here's an example. This is my cell phone. I'm going to give you my cell phone, and I'm going to ask for it back, and I want you to say, no, it's your cell phone. Give me my cell phone. No, it's my cell phone. No, it's my cell phone. Give it back.
It's at the Laff code, all lowercase, at the LAFFCOACH.
He's not here, honey. He's on his way. Now, the way to deliver this argument in a syllogism is to tell that person, no, that's my phone. If you open up this screen, it has a password. And if I push my finger right there, it opens up. Major premise, my name is on there. Minor premise, I can open it with my security code. In conclusion, that's my phone. That is a syllogism. An argument is one person trying to prove his point over another one. It's like, I'm right, I'm wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. That's an argument. You can't get anywhere arguing. Learn not to argue. Learn to walk away from an unsound argument. So some people are just negative and they want to argue against anything. Whether if you say if they say it's hot and you say yes it is, they're going to go no it's cold. And if you say it's cold, they're going to say no it's hot. Just walk away from them, and that will help us to get our minds right, get the stress level down, and it takes practice. And then we have to get civically active in voting because I know it seems like my vote doesn't count, but we have to it's systemic racism, and we can't get anywhere until we get away from no knock warrants and the sentencing, the mandatory sentencing laws. Mandatory sentencing laws takes everything away from the prosecutors, and a lot of prosecutors have resigned. A perfect example, there was an old lady, her son, he had a little crack problem, and he had a little crack in the house up in the attic. He didn't have enough to sell, but just a little bit. The cops find it, and according to automatic sentencing laws, that old grandma automatically had to do 5 years in the penitentiary, regardless. Now, the prosecutor brought up her church service, her devoutness for her community, and she'd never been in trouble, and they could have proved that wasn't hers, but a mandatory sentencing laws mandatory sentenced her to 5 years in the penitentiary. And those things can only change if we vote. Like I said, if we stand up, game's over. So support the channel we're on right now, because we're live streaming and a lot of work is going into this, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And feel fantastic.
Laugh and feel fantastic. That is what LAFF stands for. See that up there?
We're gonna get you some. We're gonna get you some buttons sent over to you. Some Laugh and Feel Fantastic buttons, and we're gonna get you some of our custom. What do they call them now? The face mask.
All right.
We have custom face masks for you, so you'll have those. You can give them out, or you can most definitely keep them, because Corona's not over with. But just be safe, be careful, love yourself. You can't love anyone else until you love yourself. I love me.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you so much for being here today, Karlton. I really appreciate you. I enjoyed this interview. It's very knowledgeable, and I want people to know that there's help out there. So, guys, please, for real.
There's help out there, but sometimes we got to learn. You don't have to just. We got to get out of star worship, like
And
the movie stars.
everything ain't for everybody.
Yes,
So if
just
you
because
think
you're
that
rich
you
and
might
famous.
just need to laugh and a giggle, feel better every now and then, you got a light problem, anything like that. Yes, if it's too bad, and because we might not be able to help you if it's too bad and we can't help you, always, always they have the suicide prevention hotline, they have the mental health hotline. There are things out there that you can reach out to that might be able to help on a deeper level than we can. Yes, but if you just want to chuckle every now and you just want to feel good and you want to breathe every day, get your brain right, your mind right, your heart right, your abdomen right, follow Karlton
Cornbread
Johnson
in a cast iron skillet. Get your mind right.
and find out how to partake in laugh therapy.
We're gonna do a rap song. Now I ain't say it's gonna be a funny song. It might not be a hit, but it's
Now I'm good at that kind of rap, funny rap.
as long as we make them laugh.
All right, I'm with it. I really appreciate this stream. Thank you guys out there. Now, I don't want you guys to forget that this channel contains paid promotions. We're going to take care of our sponsors for real, all the way, true and through. Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath. You can get your Mayflower Bubble Bath at www.mayflowerscents.com, or you can click that link that's in the description. One more. Let's feel free to exude who we are. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful, inspirational, and so much more. Introducing Kimani, a motivational clothing brand that will help you develop an "it's my time" mindset. You'll realize what it takes to develop yourself by acquiring new skills. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani. All right, so if you've made it this far into the stream, thank you so much for people that are new follows and new subscribers. Thank you for people that are following Karlton Johnson now on IG. We appreciate you. We are talking to Karlton Johnson right now, Mr. Laugh Therapy himself. I'm having a great time. It's not over. I do want you guys to understand that we are at this part of the show where I ask you to drop some game controller emojis in the comments if you've made it this far. There's a lot of people out here that are silent. I see y'all in all the other places. I see y'all on Facebook. I see y'all on Twitch. And I do see y'all on YouTube. Y'all know I see y'all on YouTube for some reason. YouTube is where people talk the most. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video. All right, hit that like, subscribe, and share. Shout out to our sponsors. Thank you guys so much for watching. And man, God is good.
Man, God is good.
Well, hey, we already got you a second show for your program. We're going to call it the Laugh Show. We're just click like that. We see there, you've already expanded. You're a mogul.
Your laugh got me. I play that all the time
yeah.
too. All right, we go celebrate Karlton Johnson and keep him laughing so that we can get our therapy on with laugh therapy himself, Mr. Karlton
brother.
Johnson. I'm so excited. I'm happy to have you here.
No, kick. No, kick. No, pop, flap. Hit. Come back.
All right.
Quick. Walk.
Okay.
Bop. Hit it.
All right.
That's my dead.
Y llegó el Tao.
Hell yeah! It's a celebration. Hey! You can't say they don't be cutting up. Don't you
Hey.
can't say they be getting it, man. It was cutting
Y'all
it up.
donate to the channel. Y'all can write this off on your medical bills for the year. This right here is therapy.
Yes, it is.
Just leave a donation, man.
Yes, donations are always welcome. Thank you very much. I had somebody talk very bad about me for asking for donations, but you guys can cash at me at $ cash app 2persuasive1, or that is www.cashapp.me/2persuasive1. All that shit scrolling down there right there.
Who's going to be the first one? Hey, all right. 5, 5, 5, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55. Give me slow. Give me one. Here more. Going twice. Going one. But
Oh, and Venmo too. Yeah.
No, they did send Crack Daddy to school. Hey.
Thank you so much, Tim Born and Raised, for hanging out with us today. This has been a great interview.
Is that the way we're going to end Father's Day weekend, with the dad visiting his kid in school? That's called critical thinking. We can look at that one or two ways. We can say, they sent old crackhead daddy to school, or we can look at it with critical thinking and say, at least he had a daddy.
That too. I like the second thought better.
That's called critical thinking skills.
All right. Let's see. Give us a 1.5 minute stand-up set right now. Put you on the spot.
Hey, it's good to be here. Just spent 2 weeks in the Riviera. And if things go well, next week I'm going to put tires and gas in it. And I'm just joking. I tell jokes real deadpan like that to catch you off. And I like to do some of my jokes in Spanish. I am bilingual, which makes me a manager. So this is I like to tell edgy jokes. You know, I'm getting ready for leave a kid in a hot car season. Got some great jokes for that. And we're getting I cracked myself.
I'm not laughing at that one. I try not to laugh at that one. That one wasn't funny. No, that one wasn't funny.
I tell edgy jokes, and one of the edgiest jokes I got, unfortunately, this is reality. This is going to be one of the things that it's going to be a new common phrase that most women who are dating are going to be using now, thanks to the Supreme Court deal on Roe versus Wade. You pulled out, didn't you? You get it. And I'm really a big rap star fan. Tupac's one of my favorite artists. I think he was a fortune teller. He knew he was going to die. I mean, if you spell his name backwards, Tupac, it spells kaput. And I'll be doing one last joke in Spanish. Any Spanish-speaking people will get this. You know how to say Rodney King's name in Spanish? Pinata. Boom, boom.
Oh!
Hey, this is comedy, not reality.
I'm
The end result
dead.
is what you get
Oh my
when you
God. I
improve
can't read
your
the last
humor.
comment. It probably said the same thing. No, we gotta spell it with a T. You got I'm dead. Wait, hold on. I'm dead. D-A-D-T. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'll be
Okay.
here all week.
No. No.
June
No.
25th. June 25th, come out, see me live. And remember, these are jokes. So loosen up and let it out. I said it, but you thought it before I said it.
You know what? You be right on with that one, though. I said it, but you thought it before I said it. You damn right. You ain't lying.
What was that? What was that? I can't. I'm trying to paraphrase a post you made the other day. You said something about I'll just be posting y'all something. I forgot what it was.
Oh,
It was
yeah. I just be posting whatever y'all take seriously is y'all's business.
yes. That's just one of those. I just be joking. I had so much fun the other night. I actually I played with a band, Leon Knight here, the king of rock and roll. I get to blow my harmonica and do stand up, and we were celebrating the Peppermint Club in the LA. Night, real.
You started breaking up. You paused. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Put something on my end. Remove him and bring him back. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. I was celebrating Pride.
Oh, again? Uh-huh. It's tripping again.
And I'm at the Peppermint Club. Hey, I ain't Dave Chappelle. I didn't do nothing wrong. No, I'm talking about pride. There we go. We back on. And it was, I just had a great time. I was surrounded by a lot of people that just really came out to have fun and enjoy themselves. I even discovered that maybe I had a little pride in myself. I think maybe I'm a little lesbian. A little. You know, you live, you learn.
Maybe you are. I mean, I wouldn't deny you that one. I wouldn't deny you that one.
You never know what you got in common.
Oh my Lord. Oh, have mercy.
Leave it to a comedian.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, no problem. I really appreciate you being here. I loved this interview. You guys, for real, follow Karlton Johnson on Facebook. Check out the Laff Coach on Instagram. Look for Laff Therapy on YouTube. I'm going to put that link in the description, y'all, on YouTube after this is over. So thank you so much, Karlton. Do I have permission to clip up some parts of this and promote you a little bit more? He froze. I'm going to take that as a yes. Oh. Okay, I would take that as a yes. All right. They're trying to tell us to shut up. StreamYard wants this stream to shut up. I appreciate you. And you guys look for Karlton everywhere. He gonna blow up, y'all. I got faith in him. And let's try to get ourselves into that laugh therapy. It's a great idea. I really appreciate you, Karlton. I think laugh therapy is a great idea. I stand behind it. I like it. I love it. And yeah, goodbye, y'all. This is the end of the stream. Since I want to start acting funny, I'll be on the gaming channel, which I still am on right now. The link to this show is on the top of the comments to the gaming channel because I'm working. Yes. And bye.